Alright, everyone. Shit, that song takes me right back. I'm 14 again! Oh, whatever the hell I was when it came out. 12? When did it come out? When did Final Fantasy VII come out? Let me take a look. Let me take a quick gander. I think it's 97, which would make me 12. 97. Holy shit, it takes me back. Oh boy, I haven't heard that song. I haven't listened to it. I mean, I only really run the our tunes. Oh, I bet that's gonna come with a YT takedown as well. Welcome everyone. You're back. Welcome back, Droy. Hi, Cryptics. So, fam, we are. I shouldn't say fam like that. That's offensive. We are about to do the thing. Hi, Colleen. Colleen, can you bug Bun? Or no, Bun. Shit. Could you bug C to refund you? Well, okay. So disclosure. I have food poisoning. That's why a few of you were with me watching Pokemon last night. That's kind of why I needed to skip. It turned out. So I haven't had a great day. I have had a cleanse, as it were. I am very clean. Both front and back, it's all
That's
clean.
what I appreciate.
Oh, thank you, Underdark. Thank you so much for the resub. 7 months, that's almost 50 years. Dude, thank you so much. So I am running on about 39-degree fever and absolutely no food except for what I have regurgitated like a fucking cow, all right? I'm sitting here with like a half a mug of salted Judith as a way to get some fluids back. But I'm sorry, Colleen, I am not in a state to perform singing in any way, shape, or form tonight. We'll tell C to refund you when she gets here. Because I am running on fumes. Fumes, I tell you. Fine. Yeah, I'm sorry, Colleen. I'm sorry. We are... Oh, no, I spilled on myself. Oh, heck. Oh, well. We are going to do the big thing. I've been looking forward to this since winter. No, probably not winter. When did I get these things? I don't remember. I love that emote. We got there January, February, March, something. I got both the remake and the whatever the hell the second one, retrograde. I don't know. It's running on anime logic, the naming nomenclature here, naming conventions. But I've been looking forward to doing it for a long time because I did play a bit of Final Fantasy VII Remake on the PS4, like 20 hours or something. I know we will have things to say about it. Not necessarily whether or not it's good or bad, but foremost, we will be taking a look at whether or not this thing, how it adapts the idea of a remake and the fans of the original into the very narrative structure of the piece. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool, and it's gonna be a nostalgia trip. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I'm really looking forward to it. So, the original Final Fantasy VII came out in '97. It was... I know that people have a fond place in their hearts for Final Fantasy VI, but to me, this was the big one that got me into, Final Fantasy and JRPGs and all that. I remember still strongly playing this on one of those showcase PlayStations in the store. I played a bit of it, and I'm like, I gotta. And it was love at first sight kind of thing. It's the game that taught me how to consider gaming to be a emotionally relevant piece of art. I never before at least wept to video gaming as I did to Final Fantasy VII when I was a kid, when I was 12. I don't think there are so many that love Final Fantasy VI more than 7. I don't know. 7 or 6 is... I think it's the epitome of old school Final Fantasy up to that point. So it absolutely does have a place in a lot of people's hearts that came to it earlier than me. And I understand that. I get it. I like Final Fantasy VI too, but it's just not the same thing. 7. 7 is, I don't know what it is about 7. Maybe we're gonna take a look at that as well. But it was so much. It was so much. It's gonna be anime stupidity. It's gonna be bullshit. We're gonna try to call it out and not look at this with too many rose or too much of a rose tinted glass. But I'm looking forward to it a lot. However, I haven't tested to see if it runs in my computer. Live a little. Let's see, Roy. It feels dumb to say, but I've been starting to try to analyze games I play, and it's so fun, right? Is it not just? Is it not just? I mean, sure, you rip them apart sometimes, but to me, it's a different matter between enjoying the media and kind of shitting on it from a structural standpoint. Sure, there can be an overlap there, right? This is a piece of shit, and why is it a piece of shit? That's also interesting. And suddenly, at least I can, watch a shitty movie or play a shitty game to some extent and just. This is fun. This is interesting because I'm learning why it's shitty as well. Oh, I see you there, C as well. I'm going to start shouting out people. 7 is a legendary one, though, for me. Bidman. I love 9 more. 9 is, again, it's the love letter. I think 9 is like the platonic ideal for a Final Fantasy game. At least the old school Final Fantasy games, before they kind of lost their shit. I have a very soft spot for 8, too. A very soft spot for 8. Holy shit, I was listening to the Eyes on Me track earlier, and oh boy. You have a decent piece of J.P.S, just have faith. It's an old fucking workhorse. Hey Z, you're celebrating your 6-month mod anniversary. So many anniversaries. Oh my god, C. How many how many banning offenses have you clubbed down? Bannable offenses. What the shit is this? What the shit is what? See, Roy, you inspired me to start doing it, and I'm loving it. It feels so good to try to get your own sense of the story. I'm so happy, Roy. I'm so happy. Actively influencing, one might even say. Even though I'm running this on a 39-degree fever and essentially no food. Seriously. Also, it's been longer than 6 months to get it together. Twitch. It's like 15 years at this point, right? See, I might need to ask you to be a little bit more on top of the mod game today. I am, as I mentioned earlier, I got food poisoning. And I'm not running on a full deck of cards. We're gonna take the stream as it comes at us. Right now, I have about a 38.7 fever Celsius, and every muscle in my body aches, probably because it's lacking fluids. But a little bit more mod work. See, I would very much appreciate it. Let's see here, Colleen. You've played a few Final Fantasy games, which include 15. I liked 15. 7 Remake, Crisis Core, Rebirth, and 16 in that order. Favorite character? Tifa can fucking get it. Tifa's the best character. Tifa's always been the best character. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that a little bit more because you're ill. Thank you. Thank you. Colleen needs a sing redeem back. I'm not gonna sing. I'm sorry, Colleen. I kind of tried it a little bit ahead of stream, and my voice box is just not there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like the System in 8. The System in 8, I think kind of sucked. Because it incentivized you not to use spells. It was weird. I really liked 15, but mostly for nostalgic reasons, that you could just run around in your car with your best buds and listen to the tunes of older games. Which is probably not quite where you want to get to. But I'm not around for super long today. Oh, well. Hopefully Finnick comes in as well. Can help me out. Zero alert. My internet is lagging since I'm on the road. On the road again. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, God. All right. This is taking a lot out of me. Also, the shouty outies. We got Roy. We got Clean. See, I would beg you to shout yourself out tonight. If you don't mind. It's not that I couldn't do it. I just... I feel like I need to have my eyes on the ball here on this one. There we go. Big shout out to Roy, good buddy of the channel, who's started doing analysis on his own now. He's been successfully #influenced. It's fine. You're weak and feeble. I am. Dude, how fucking weak and feeble you get once you've had a full fucking cleanse and you're not able to reconstitute your fluids or your stable food. And I'm not even hungry. I haven't had food in 30 hours. And I'm not hungry. I understand that I probably need it, but my body is like, oh, lying down is so much effort. Can we just not? uh, all right. All right. Let's boot this shit up and see if it works for us. Come on, buddy. Come on. You need to make sure you're hydrating. Hydrate plenty, though. That's the thing. If it's bad enough, it's just going to bounce. Because my system isn't really functioning. It's sort of shut down. So there's a risk of you just putting fluids in you and then you're just going to bounce. So I'm little by little. It's going to take me a while. This is my 4th or 3rd cup of salted Judith today. I'm trying, but it's... I'm trying to pace myself. All right, I'm supposed to have a controller. I have a controller. Let's put in the controller. Right. Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. I have not tried running this, which is exciting. Little and often. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying here. I'm fucking trying here, bud. I'm just a little guy. I've never been as pathetic. I've had food poisoning once before. I was fun, from what I understand, from the person who I got food poisoning at. I was at a friend downtown during that summer, and we had dinner out on town, and I got real bad food poisoning. And, man, I was just lying around and coming up with these weirdo, hecking, like, sketch comedy bits. Just rapid-fire sketch comedy, and kept him awake doing that. So when he finally hauls me out of the apartment to be picked up so I could have some rest, he's giggling. Absolutely fucking giggling. Big shout out to Colleen Masters, good buddy of the channel, who has been playing... There's previously been a lot of Spider-Man and Tomb Raider. What are you on about now, Colleen? What are you currently up to? But do go check out Colleen. Alright, you are now able to fuck. Okay. Oh! 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 Man! Just listen to this. Oh, the nostalgia is just creeping up my hoo-ha. Oh. Is this gonna be 4 hours of you moaning? Yeah, probably. But not for the sickness. Just because nostalgia. I remember being so fucking heckin' excited when I booted this up the first time. And it was just so good. You just listen to it. Oh. 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 Yes. Yes! How fucking good is this? Like, put it in my ear balls. More of it. Okay, what is intermission? Oh, it's the Yuffie thing, okay. Yes, content consists of a side story that focuses on Yuffie, because intermission offers no explanation of basic controls and mechanics. Okay, later. Dude! Fucking go harder! Oh, this is old school Simon for me. Oh, okay, so here's the big question though. Are the control mappings going to be for a PS controller or an Xbox controller? That's a big one. I have no idea. I don't know what this is. Audio, maybe. Yeah, sure, whatever. Until morale improves or changes. Graphic settings. Borderless full screen. Is that true though? It is? Okay, great. Love that. High? Really? 30 FPS? You know what? Let's trust it straight from the get-go and see where it ends up. Yeah? Right. Man. I'm having orgasms in my ears right now. Oh. Okay, fuck it, fine. Default? Yeah, default. Normal? Yeah. What do you mean classic? Play control characters Nah. New game, what do you mean head start? High level characters in a hefty one? No. We're not doing that. Alright, are you ready? Can I pause here? I can. Fuck yes. We can pause in cutscenes. I'm so happy. Look at this, Hideo Kojima, you piece of shit. Alright, so. I'm not sure we need to do any preamble of this, but I remember the intro scene here being essentially a one-to-one recreate, and it was just... Again, more nostalgia, which is fun. Again, remember that one of the reasons why we're playing this is not just to listen to me moan for, I don't know, 80 or 120 hours, but to explore how you make a remake. Like, how does that function? Or doesn't function, alternatively. We're going to talk about this specifically because the developers talk about it specifically. The developers actually add in fan expectations as an agency in the game. And that is absolutely, from a narrative standpoint and a remake standpoint, I think that's kind of a mind-blowing thing to do. It almost sets this game up against your own nostalgia. Which is interesting why, in the beginning, it just goes hog ham for the nostalgia. It's trying to prove to me that, look, we know what you want. We know how to cling on to your receptors. We know how to get all of your little brain cells sparkling. Yeah, it's this. And then progressively, it just starts to try to tear us away from those expectations. And I think that's profoundly interesting because here we have an occasion. I mean, there's always a bit of a dialogue that you have as an art enjoyer with the art, no matter what. You do. There is a dialogue there, and, you know, hazarding to say that you can get to know a writer by his writing, kind of thing. So there's always a dialogue, but this thing just goes so hard into that dialogue that it almost makes it a post-modernist piece in and of itself. And we'll talk about it as we progress, but it's okay, fuck it, let's just enjoy it. This is my enjoyment phase. Wait, this is weird. This isn't how I remember it. Fuck! Wrong game. No, it's fine. Probably. Maybe. This place looks fucked. Who fucked this place? Shinra. We know it's Shinra. Old Man McGee and Rufus. Rufus? I do like, though, that you actually get to see the environment outside of the city. But it does kind of feel like Advent Children. Wasn't that the name of the Final Fantasy movie? I think. This is a little cool bit, because this is different, right? Now, okay, yeah, we're gonna do this a lot, trust me. So, we never got this. Well, kinda got this. In the original, it was night, you just saw the city. We kinda... No, right, it was the ember over the flames, and Aeris sort of picking up the ember, the planet soul ember, kind of letting it waft off. And then she steps out into the road, and it's night, and people are walking around, not minding her. And then we zoom out and zoom in, and we have to train you a heist, right? We do get to see the city and the scale and the scope of it in a really cool way. For its time, kinda mind-blowing. But here we're lifting our perspective even higher. We are looking at not only the city, in broad daylight also, which is a little bit weird, but also its environs, what it's actually doing to the land around it. And funnily enough, it uses a choral score for it, which is supposed to be, I mean, from a narrative perspective, that sort of choral music is, I mean, again, closely associated to religion, like a cathedral, as if Midgar here is the standing holy site of humanity. We are supposed to be in awe of this mega city as the crowning achievement of human evolution, which, as we will learn real fucking quick, it isn't. But just getting that choral tone to it, as a subversion of what we should actually think, is, again, a pretty strong indictment in and of itself. Like, this is what we wrought. This is the glory that we ascended to, and it is poison. That's essentially what it says. You are proud of this. You will love this. You will be awed by it, and it is death. That's not rare. It's not a unique way of presenting the world. And I feel like Japanese games in particular have a habit of associating that sort of Christian choral tones to something bad as opposed to something good. What's the joke? Like 80% of all JRPGs end up with you killing God, right? But it is nice that we get to see everyday life in Midgard, because you never really got to see that, like the upper stories of Midgard, and it looks like that kind of sucks too, right? This is not a endearing city, right? It's cool, yeah, and then flower, centerfold, dead flower, ecological collapse. Or is this a historic background, because we get to see that's under the plates, right? Or is this supposed to be some sort of a some sort of retrograde? What the original or the low tier Midgard was before Mako reactors, and they built the other city on top. Maybe that is what it is. A little bit more of a historic rundown. Yeah, and now we get night. We were fucking things up even before Mako reactors, turns out. And here we have the original. And he just slips right in, pitch perfect. And she's got buckles too, so you know it's a JRPG. Buckles are important. A little bit more ominous of a tone, which, you know, fair. Yellow and red flowers, I don't know if that's relevant for us. I mean, we talked a lot about alchemical color bases as a way of informing narrative. But I'm not sure. We need more than just this. Like a 1-to-1 upgrade, and it's so good. Oh, yes! Train. Train. And then we just zoom in, and holy shit, this is so fucking cool in the original. This was so fucking banger in the original. A little bit of a juttering there. We'll see how it goes. Hey, did you bring SMGs to sword fight? That's not fair. Let's fucking go, Jesse. Jesse gets so much screen time, it's absurd. And Barrett's a badass as always.
Get down here, Merc.
Way too big a sword, buddy. We're compensating, bud.
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
They just let him pass? Okay. We do get proper button prompts. Oh, yay, wee, wah, woo. Attack of a cloud sword. Hold to unleash. Attack, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
Are you telling me it's not? Yes. Oh, no, you piece of shit. It actually isn't. And there's so many things that happens on screen, as always. We're now level 7. How did that happen? Okay, so no. What you're telling me is that the buttons are not correct. Fuck you. Come on, buddy. I can't... Oh. Come on. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's a fucking PlayStation game, dude.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Not very good guards, are they?
Have fun.
Subvert the fans, remember? Yeah. ATB gauge fills as time passes by, but attacking with X. Once bar is full, your character can perform special actions. Charge can be used immediately or save. Try attacking the enemy full the gauge.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Move and we shoot. You're a little late on the gate. Go here. Okay.
Go ahead. That's that. Let's do this.
That's not it. Abilities. Braver. Isn't that just a limit break?
So long.
Yeah, it is.
That it?
Oof. Subvert the fans, remember? Also, that was my reaction too. So X is left, Y is up, A is down, and B is right. That's stupid. That's just dumb. I hate that. It's like it's a PlayStation game. Come on. Come on now. Okay. Okay. Then why does there need to be a thing for it? Air, music gallery. We are music lovers. Okay. 7, see the world through her eyes. Okay. Hair tonic, ideal scalp care. Oh, thank you, please. Elegance. Handbag. Yeah, sure. What do we have? Red Lord, a firebomb drink. Mineral water, clear icicle. Delicious, fresh, and healthy. Benora White. Okay, whatever.
Drop the weapon!
You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
And the guards just don't care. Guard evading. You can defend against enemy attacks by pressing right button. Or evade B, and that's that one. That's at least the same color, though the PS4 controller doesn't have colors anymore because fuck gamers, I suppose. Successful guard reduces the amount of damage suffered, but also charges your ATB, okay.
You're coming with us!
Can't get surrounded. Try harder. Nope.
I remember
Steady.
wishing the defensive shit was more solid. This one than it was.
Let's go.
Doesn't feel terrible, but it doesn't feel like Tifa fighting. Tifa is so good in this game. Hey, Johanna! Hope you're all sitting down with a nice, cool Benora White. Right? How are you doing, Johanna? how are you on this Hello Monday? Merging innovation with creation. Almost sounds like some sort of SpaceX bullshit. Pardon me if my energy is a little weird tonight, Johanna. I'm feeling quite a bit on the weather. But we'll carry on for the foreseeable future. You're good, Back to work, which is but yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'll start work properly again in September. I still have a few weeks. What is Y? It's the top one, right? Garbage. Wait, was that the right button? Wait, is the game prompt right, the correct buttons, and the tutorial the wrong buttons? We need to check this. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this, chat? So the in-game prompt is the correct button, but the tutorial tip for it is the incorrect button. That's insane. Oh, there are... Final Fantasy VII is a verse in a way it teaches you the wrong... Yeah, it's the exact opposite of FromSoft. Oh. Fire. Enemy intel. Inventory. System. Gift box? Wait, this is... Where did I get this from? I'll take it. Two nades. I'm gonna need nades. I got a sword. If you find boxes with Shinra logo, press to smash them with my sword. Okay.
So what's Soldier Boy's
Justice
deal?
for justice.
Is he one of us
Yes,
now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
Oh, poor
This is a one-time gig.
Biggs, Jesse, and Wedge.
When it's done, we're done.
Oh, they're emoting like Japanese characters. I'm happy with that.
You'll keep us safe.
Real joy to look
Right,
at, too.
Cloud?
Dude, you got a fucking drum-fed grenade launcher, bum guy.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
I do like that the material you got and the sword shows up. That was one of those little things that I really liked. That wasn't much of a shove. Did someone say a drum-fed grenade launcher?
Come
Yes.
on, nobody
Look at
do
that
something
thing.
this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
Oh, edgelord main protagonists. Like only the 90s could produce. And Cloud had nothing on Squall, by the way. Squall Leonhard?
Wedge.
What an edgelord.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
I was kind of happy that I don't have to read subtitles. Squall is literally the edgy mean guy at school. Yeah, he is. He's a shitty pro tag, all things considered, but I have a fond place in my heart for him. Look, okay, so the Gunblade is the coolest JRPG weapon convention that's ever hit stores. Fight me. It is. And you don't even shoot bullets through it. Hi, Ominous. Gonna get a shout out for Ominous as well, Z. And you haven't shouted out yourself, Z. Could you do that, please? Oh. Not Cypher's Gunblade. That was stupid as shit. But Squall's, so good. How is you, Ominous? I'm not doing well. Big shout out to Dominus Blaze, good buddy of the channel. Is currently neck deep in a bunch of Metroidvanias. Currently doing boss rushes for Hollow Knight, I think. I had food poisoning. I had a really bad night. I've had a rough day. My body is weak and feeble, like Z said, and I'm running this stream on like a 39-degree fever. So everything is great. It's fine. We're gonna run the stream until it becomes a problem or we're done. Okay.
Get him, boy!
Where? Oh, dog. Dog!
Guess you
No!
first.
No! I don't want to hit dog. Hey, dog. Yeah, you wanna go? You have a ranged weapon, shithead? Yeah, come on then. Come on then.
No holding back. Let's do this.
Oh, that's the menu, right. I was like, where's the menu? Oh, shit. Oh, poor dog.
Nothing
Little
to it.
dog. Well, I mean, genetically engineered monster dog, but still. Oh, hope you feel better soon. Yeah, Johanna, yeah, here's the thing. I think I'm out of the woods. It's just that now that I've had what rich people pay for, a proper cleanse. Like, everything in my body is switched out. Even the flora of my intestinal system. Everything just went. Which means that I'm clean. But weak. But I got tea. I'm trying to force myself to get my fluids back, but at the same time, if you just start chugging, that's gonna just bounce back, and I don't want that. So I'm pacing myself. Hopefully talking or yapping like I do is gonna force me to drink more than I otherwise would. And I do have tea. It's not just tea, it's honey and it's salt, because hydration is important. Toilet also went. Dude, my poor toilet has seen things this evening, on this night. Oh yes, cleanse, just like the dudes in Oregon Trail. They died cleansing. Yeah, they cleanse. Or did they die cleansing, or did they cleanse dying? Is it a matter of dying from cleansing, dying as a way of cleansing, or cleansing as a way of dying? It's like it's the Nicolas Cage movie, Leaving Las Vegas. The prostitute asks him, "So what? Drinking yourself is a way of killing yourself, or drinking is a way of killing yourself?" And he goes, "No. Killing myself is a way of drinking." Bottle of ether.
You're mine!
This is really hectic, by the way. Yeah, come on, do your thing. No? Didn't do your thing? Oh, you're a deadhead. Like, if you're gonna have this kind of active combat system, I wish the...
Bring it.
Yeah, do your thing. You got me. I will.
Brace yourself.
What is that Punisher mode and stuff? What do we do there?
Was never in doubt.
I don't remember. Oh well. Oh well, and they all return to the live stream and everything is better. Oh, seriously, Johan, I was racking my brain trying to come up with what Nick Cage movie he cleansed to death. Leaving Las Vegas, it's called. It's really good. I really like it. No, I know that Nicolas Cage is a particular flavor, but it's a really good movie. One of his more dramatic ones, I think.
Hey, Cloud, elevator
Yeah. Should we lower the volume maybe a little bit? So I don't have to shout over this thing. So we will see how long I'm able to keep this up. All right. I'm not necessarily gonna promise a full 4 hours, but we'll carry on. See how it goes. I can loot everything. Oh. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Right, we're moving. I do like the character designs all over the place. I think they did a really good job on all the character, redesigns, but I think it looks gorgeous. Pretty much everyone looks gorgeous. And I cannot wait for us to unlock Tifa, because I'm only going to be running Tifa because she's the best.
This way.
Why are you making old man noises, all of you? Yeah.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Can you just shoot them? You got a gun. And a dog? No, it's a bad dog.
Try to keep up.
No, I don't want the dog. I want this guy. Kill the ads first, right? Always kill the ads first. Yeah, what you gonna do, buddy? Oh, you dumb. Oh, how did he, like, where are my iframes on this shit? Do I even have iframes? I should add remake, right? I remember being pissed off about this. Hello Reddit, can you help me here? Or maybe that's not for melee attacks at all. Maybe it should be one of those telegraphed things that I cannot block. Do any of you know how exactly these are supposed to work? Because it doesn't feel like I dodged that fuck going, right? Like, where are my iframes? What's your health? Yeah, I dodged. No? Took a lot of damage. Actually, a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm working on it. What do you think this is, Expedition 33? Good point. I wonder actually what they do in the retrograde or whatever the hell they're going to get out of Midgard, if they're going to add a world map, because holy shit, when Claire Obscure did that, I was popping. Parry it? Yeah. Parry it. Shrek boys. You don't even have iframes, yeah. Don't even have iframes. I don't. Apparently we haven't leveled our adaptability.
Gotta be careful.
Okay, we're blocking then instead. Come here, shithead.
Steady.
Maybe we are just spoiled after Claire Obscure, right?
Nothing to it.
Claire Obscure might have been some of the best ever JRPG action, right? That's not controversial at all, right? So fucking good. I do appreciate that they're trying to do something with this. I would not have wanted the old school A to B system, obviously. So I'm glad they changed that, but I also wish that, like, for example, Evade was a little bit more responsive. Yeah. Oh yes, great. Bonk.
Let's go.
Fuck, I love this. It's the music, man. Ah, my soul. You remember the first boss? How hard it was until you got the thing? And how... Do you remember... I don't know how many of you played this originally. But do you remember how big of a thing the first boss was? How some people just gonna get across it? And you had to really... I feel like that was one of the first examples where there was a gimmick to the boss. You know? It kind of stumbled people. Or maybe it's just because people were too young to read. I sure this is one of the reasons why my English is as good as it is. I swear. Reading Final Fantasy. Where am I supposed to go? What did it say? Okay, you're just holding the fort. Okay. Right, B. See you later, or see you soon, C. We're coming up on an ad break in like 7 minutes. I should probably take that because I should probably restock, and pace myself. I'm getting short of breath just talking. This is bad. Oh, make a reactor.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage?
Why haven't you sorted this shit out before you came here?
Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy?
I do like that they add
Have it your way,
this,
mutt.
this mental conflict with Cloud already from the get-go. I really like that because it does come as a little bit of a whoopsie in the original, kind of late, and here they're more so making it a fundamental feature, and I like that. We're gonna see that when we stagger away from the Mako reactor. Hopefully, we're gonna get to that tonight. Oh no, I lost my little thing, my little hairband. Oh no, it's probably my pants somewhere. Where are you? Come on, buddy. Where did you go? Where did you go, my love? Where are you? Are you in there? No, you're not in there. Oh, here you are. Good buddy. Oh.
We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different
Hi,
layout.
Shay. Oh, dude. That's another redeem. Hi, Shay. Can I get a... Oh, no, I can't. Okay, C is out. Okay. Shay, I'm going to ask C to redeem you because I am... I got food poisoning. And I do not feel comfortable just sort of noodling a stretch. But I do want to shouty outy Trash Panda Shay, good buddy of the channel. Currently still a little bit on a hiatus, but in exactly a month, hopefully on the 10th of September, she will be back. And I cannot recommend enough to all of you. Oh, I have a fever today. Yeah, me too. I'm running like 39 degrees Celsius. And had a heck of a day. That's why I had to skip out last night, all of a sudden. But big shout out to Shay. Do go check her out. And just mark down in your calendars the 10th. How are you? Yeah, I mean, you said you have a fever today. What's the occasions, Shay?
There's a different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Oh, does she have a little scorpion? Oh, she does have a little scorpion. Like sci-fi scorpion. You know what she's got? Okay. Video game gun nerds? How many people here played Parasite Eve? Another Square Enix title. How many played Parasite Eve? I never played the original, but I played the second. A lot. A lot. You overworked? Oh, my system is fighting back. Oh no. Well, hopefully you can take time off, right, Shay? So, that little gun, that little Parasite Eve, there we go, Johanna. I actually never played the original, but number 2 I loved tremendously when I was a kid. I played that a lot. And you can unlock the gunblade there, if I don't misremember. And I tried, I never actually managed. It was hard, but that was a creepy fucking game. That was a really cool game. That would have been neat to play, like a replay. There was some really good body horror, uncanny valley horror to it. You know, the whole like horse-sized hyenas with human faces kind of thing. It's very good horror, I'd say. But I remember that little semi-automatic little Beretta thing, little handgun thing, the little flappy dappy and stuff. I mean, we do want to talk to Jessie because Jessie's best. No, Tifa's best girl, but Jessie's a close second.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
In 3, 2... Damn, I'm good.
I thought you were gonna shoot the panel, dude.
Who's there? Door! Well, wait!
This is what you've been doing all up until this point
It's
anyway.
over!
No, it's
That's
not.
my line.
Oh, he's got one-liners. There we go. A unique ability which you can achieve. With Cloud's mode shift, you can switch between his balanced operating mode and his attack or in punish mode. Okay, so, alright.
He's alone!
In punish mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but X unleashes more powerful attacks than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counterblow every time he guards against an enemy melee attack. That's pretty cool. He can, however, guard against ranged attacks or magic. When you evade such an attack, it will switch back to operating mode. Oh, okay.
You got this. We can take it! Make it rain!
Okay, that is a lot. Actually, a lot.
It's over. Try me. Enough.
Holy shit, that is a lot.
We're back.
Yeah,
Let's move.
that's fine.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
You're really fucking horny for this guy, Jesse. Have you plowed through the entire dating pool and you're just happy that there's someone new on Tinder? On Midgard Tinder?
Simmer down, hotshot.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? Then we're good.
The outbreak is
Careful
coming
in there.
I do like that the, and we're going to talk about it, why the Jesse, Wedge, and Biggs trio, that's been part of pretty much every Final Fantasy, I think, at least a lot of them. It's kind of like Sid. Why they put more emphasis on them in this one. And I like that. There's a whole sub-segment that we're going to get to fairly soon, all about Jesse, that was never in the original. And, well, we'll talk about it when we get to it. But right now, I think we're going to take that break. Because I'm going to breathe a little bit and make myself some more tea. Get myself some more water. And we'll be back in short order. So take care of yourself, cycle your fluids. And we'll be back shortly. Bye-bye.
Welcome, viewers, take a seat. You never know who you'll meet. Stay a bit and have a read. Let J.P.S take the lead. Whether it's my books or one of my poems or games and story, you've come for glory. Let us dissect this plot. Let us discuss the protagonist. And if we can't cope with it, skida ide blåskåp it. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, excerpt or three. Twitchumvirant, ride with me. Let me rate your game's toilet. Is there light and TP? I love playing D&D. Why do all these bottles scare me? Signalis is in demand. See me return to the Obra Dinn. Take Max Payne by the hand and catch me in Morrowind. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, an excerpt or three. This is the break song just for me. Have you seen luck like mine? They say my books are quite fine. Forks on forks to boggle the mind. Sly like a fox, check out the last box. Please see my patchwork sovereignty. And if you thought that was all to me, my latest release on air, the girl with raven hair. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Lindbergh will be heard. Don't make me set down my teeth. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem and excerpt or three. The end of the break for me.
Alright, we're back. How are you doing? Hope you had a good break. Hope you successfully cycled your fluids and took care of yourselves. My tea is simmering at the moment, so I'm gonna leave it off for a little while. Oh, God, my body. Holy fuck. It really does take a lot out of you. Oh, hopefully I'm gonna sleep tonight. That would be nice. Oh. Alright, so while Judith is simmering, maybe I should tell you all why we're here. What we're doing here. We're doing literary theory to the games that we play, as we are wont to do, as we always do, but we don't just do that because of shits and giggles, or educative purposes. All of those are, of course, true, but more so important, we do it for my own solipsistic wants and needs. You see, narratology and storytelling are near and dear to my heart because I'm an author. I'm a writer. I've been a novelist for the past over a decade at this point. I think I started it in 2014 or 15. And I've written 10 books in that time. And I started streaming for the explicit purpose of trying to let you know about my written work. Most recently, you could read The Girl with Raven Hair. It is a bit of a subversion of the good old-fashioned adventure trope, set in a post-apocalyptic Nordic folklore setting. I think this is a real fucking banger of a novel, and hopefully you will too. So please go check it out. If you want to read more or something else, there's always the soft prequel to The Girl with Raven Hair in the Patchwork Sovereignty. It's also set in that post-apocalyptic Nordic folklore setting, but it's more of a low-fantasy folklore version of LA Confidential or Chinatown. Or for that matter, something completely different in The Last Box, a cyberpunk thriller about the spontaneous eruption of sapiens in a bit of gaming code. You can find links to where you can get them and further descriptions of these things, and the first link down below is going to get you to J.P.S. so please go check them out. Oh. Oh. I'm absolutely biffed. Oh, there we go. Take that tea, Judith. Boy, oh howdy. Alright, maybe while Judith is steeping, we should just go back to the thing.
I got this place covered.
Tough to a phoenix down.
Security is only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
What do you mean more?
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
The elevators? Oh, you need to call the elevator, okay. Like, that shouldn't be a problem. Should it?
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my
Jesse.
business, but are you guys close?
You're right, it isn't your business. Oh, having more psychological trouble there, bud?
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
No.
Tifa and I.
That didn't seem like a regular memory, now did it? Welcome back, Z. Can I get a refund for Shay's stretchies, please? Or Shay can get a refund for the stretchies, please. Oh, already done it. Thank you, Z. I'm sorry to be a hassle tonight. I don't even know how to refund, so, you know. That's all you, anyway. Hi Digger was a boozy beggar with a
These
drink
sewer
at the end
rats
of the
appear to
table.
call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red.
Yeah.
The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me!
Would we just burn it, or what do we do with the Mako?
You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
Way with
really
the
hear
coaching,
that?
bud.
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
You sure you want to have it suck while I shit? And most certainly not when I shit these days. What a little turret. Almost like something better I'd need to shoot.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc?
Dude, that's a
One
gun.
false move,
That's 6 guns.
and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting.
Have you called a mom in the last 24 hours? I have. She's a doctor, so I usually give it a ring when something's up, even though, yeah, you know, you can kind of understand what's happening, especially when you're growing up with a mother who's in healthcare. But, yeah, I mean, a conversation with her about what's up. I am going to have to, like, so worst case scenario, and especially now that I potentially have a fever, well, not potentially, I do have a fever, could be something weird like botulism or stuff, but supposedly after like 30 hours, you might start seeing neurological symptoms, and if so, I'm gonna let her know, and probably call 911. That's kind of cool, Dr. Mom. Yeah, she does have her uses.
There are some places a sword.
General practitioner or specialty, she is an orthopedic surgeon. So she is not so much about the fever shit, and more about, I mean, wood crafting almost, but with metal and bone. Yeah, it's just a bone saw.
Just can't reach.
I can throw my sword.
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Neurological symptoms? How would you tell? We've seen symptoms since 18 months ago. Fair. It's not like I can argue the point, is it? Yeah, at this point I think we'd have trouble telling. Apparently with botulism you get trouble swallowing, you get a dry mouth, and you get visual impairment. Supposedly. Now I'm gonna keep an eye on it. It's not gonna be. That's like a 1 in a million shot, you know. But now that I got a fever, it's a little bit more interesting. Yeah, shoot him. Just shoot him. Bear specializes in ranged attacks. Holding down releases a sustained burst, blah 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 blah. Bear can fire from a safe distance and hit enemies, blah 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 blah.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real
Now
shit.
that's total. Heavy hitting attack that deals large portion ATP gauge. Unleash. It takes a long time to recharge back. Yeah, but it's cool though. No? No? Dude! There we go.
Want some more? Gotta love it.
Least fun character in the game to play.
See ya.
While Tifa's the most fun. Look, just because you're sick, we're not letting you letting up on the ribbing. No, of course you shouldn't. Of course you shouldn't. No. You know, there's nothing so pitiful as a middle-aged white man who has a little illness. You can switch different characters depending on the battle situation. You can also stick with the blah blah blah. Switch 4. Okay.
Give them hell. Do your job first.
Shut up.
No holding back. I see you. See ya. All done.
It's a little hard in this system to keep track of what's actually happening in combat, though. That I will knock it against. There's a lot. It's busy, right? It's a very busy game. At least when there's combat. Which is a bit of a shame.
Look what we have here.
A laser security
cool.
system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly.
That's not a very
I'll
good
go
security
first.
system.
Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Jessie is so horny.
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
She's so horny. Everyone's so horny for Cloud. RB to dash, yeah, sure. That's dashy. Dashy bashy. Oh, God. Gosh. Don't really need to dash through that, do we?
Not too bad.
This is a shitty system.
You're doing good, soldier.
Oh, shitty security systems. But I guess we have had it established that Shinra kind of wants this to happen. Nope. Nope. Ow, okay. 1, 2, 3. Then we can go through. Yeah, so easy. 2, 3. Sounds like Barrett's not having as much luck.
Like a walk in the park, huh?
Uh-huh. Jesse, when you're this supportive, it kind of makes it sound like you're negging me.
Phew. Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Alright, also, we had, we got some shit, didn't we? Or maybe we didn't. Equipment. Spells, supporting. Let me shake shit out. Thundering. Oh, he has cure? Fuck yes. How do I switch? Maybe, oh, maybe I can't yet. Right. Probably.
They don't don't call those things sweepers for nothing. I can wipe out
I
a
love
whole
that they
squad
just
in
recreated
seconds.
most of the
Not if
enemies.
you wipe the floor with them first.
Fucking love it.
Ah! We can take this hunk of junk!
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Yeah?
Deal with that.
No, I don't wanna
Take
control
it
it.
over. Take the lead.
Guess it's my turn!
That's not what I wanna do. No, I don't.
Got this!
I got this.
There we go, it's triggered. There we go, thank you. Why can I not? Oh shit. Oh, I'm dead.
The hell you playing at? We still got a job to do.
Take it off.
You don't look so good. Take care of those wounds before you bleed out.
Why can I not cast spells with them? Do you need to have the A to B up for that? Maybe. Alright, well. Can't even use items?
I'm waiting. That it? Don't give up.
Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amount of damage will temporarily knock them off balance and pressured will be blah blah blah. When this happens, pelt them with spells and abilities quickly fill their stagger gauge. Yeah, whatever, man. No.
Hey! Stop moving!
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got. Let's do this.
Should probably do one of these things. Enemy who have been staggered or defenseless and take more damage using special abilities. Staggered throws will quickly boost the HP.
Now's our chance.
Finally, Barrett has
Don't
some
need to tell me twice.
Can we get
I'm
some
gonna
Fury in here,
enjoy
bud?
this.
Time to burn.
Pop goes the weasel. As I said, it's really hard to keep track on how much HP you have. Well, I mean hard, but it's so busy and fairly fast-paced.
First class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank.
No idea.
Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Barrett, you're a shithead. Oh, now you can cast spells, but that's handy. Thank you, sir. As I said, I love the fact that they've just essentially updated the designs of the enemies. It's still the same weirdo 90s JRPG shit. It's just upgraded fidelity. And, I mean, they don't make any fucking sense, but, you know, it's kind of what it's supposed to be. And I dig that. I really do dig that. These things look real stupid, right? Like real fucking stupid. But no, that's how they designed them back in the day. That's how we're gonna design them now. Can't believe we burnt our Phoenix down. Embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. And here we have it.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
And we'll go. Should save probably. I like that little arrow that we had on the floor there. It's reminiscent of back in the day when this game came out. There was a button that you could highlight exits and pickups, right? Green and red arrows, I believe. Because there was nothing to really highlight what was interactable or passable in the handmade, or not hand-painted, but, you know, handmade background that the polygons were running around on top of.
Damn, I can practically taste Tomako in here. Hurry it up.
Oof.
My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Oh, nice.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck. Not that way.
Come
Down
on
the ladder,
now.
dummy.
Dummy? You're naked me too?
Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
Jesse, put your panties back on. Jesus, he's here to do a job. He's not... kind of wimpy. I mean, he does carry around that big fucking sword, and I guess he does have definition, but he is a little bit of a sour twink, right? Oh. What would you call Cloud? He looks like you could pretty much crack him over your knee, right? But he's still like badass anti-hero protagonist kind of thing. Is he a twink? Does he count? Sure, he has definition, but it's kind of slim. As opposed to Barrett's chonk, you know?
It's their job.
It's their job.
Enough.
That's interesting.
That's that.
Dude, buddy, can you kill him instead?
How'd you like that?
Bonk, 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 bonk.
You think if we fell in, we'd sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No. The pulse is back Enough. Alright, it's over.
Oh, shit.
Enough.
Oh my god, level 7 in Final Fantasy 7? Does that what does it mean? Yeah, it's a little weird that we get to start at level 7 immediately. I don't know why. We did not pick the head start option, right? I don't know why. To just make a point out of them not being rookies, I suppose, but... I don't know. I found it a little weird. I'll lay it away at her.
Down here.
Like, yeah. So the developers have control over the character progression, right? So if they have designed level 1 to be too wimpy for the Mako reactor, then why not design level 1 differently, you know? I don't get it. Serial Cryptics, they were not level 1 in the normal either, I'm quite sure. Really? They weren't? Interesting. Is there an argument in favor of it? Maybe we should save here. I'll climb back up. It was some sort of a... No? Where? How did I... Where's this map? Okay. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I wanted... What did I want? I wanted menu. Where's the fucking menu, boy? We start at level 6. Okay. Where's the menu, Lebowski? Where's the menu, Lebowski? There's the menu. Okay. And then do a little save. Make a little save. Make a little love. Get it down tonight. Oh. Get down tonight. Do we need to... heal a bit? Yeah, probably. Alright, ready for the first boss.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Here we go.
All right, let's see if Little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are.
Oh, but we're
that
not,
you're
though.
one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Oh, so such an edgelord.
Then do the damn job.
Point. Oh God, I can't believe I have to do this. Oh my God. Game looks good. Oh no, more psychotherapy in need. Oh, feather? Like from a one-winged angel? Oh my God, I can't believe they asked me to commit eco-terrorism. I mean, to be fair, if there is some kind of terrorism that is justifiable, look, Ted Kaczynski might be a nut job, but at least his heart was in the right place, you know? Of all the shit that people can blow themselves up for.
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
Does this matter? Hey chat, does this matter at all? I mean, it matters on how long we're gonna have for the boss fight, right? But is there any other reason? I mean, why wouldn't we pick 30 minutes? Hey chat? I'm gonna take 30 minutes. I'm a coward.
That long enough for you?
Yeah. But I don't care if you're pissy at me.
You double-crossing!
Heads up!
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals could be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
I wish Barrett got more A to B. No, that's not what I wanted.
Okay.
Didn't I lift my sword, you piece of shit? When an enemy is about to use an attack that cannot be guarded against the... Okay, take evasive action and... Okay. That's why we have steppies.
Hell yeah! You see the damage I did?
Keep it up. So long.
Sure.
How to do this?
It's such a fucking spectacle, man.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius? All right, let's get this over with. Bounced right off.
Nice try, dumbass.
Frontal assault's no good. That didn't work either. Gotta be a way to break through.
Yeah,
Need a light.
Come on, you shithead, you coward.
Focus and find a way. Calling fire. There! Attack it from the rear.
Attack from the
All
butt.
right, soldier boy, show me what you got.
Ow. Ow.
Gotta heal up. Need to do something about these wounds.
Never getting there.
Right.
Hey, Doge Dagger! Played this in Rebirth not too long ago, and both fantastic
Heal up and
games.
regroup.
As is the original. Yeah, I have not played them all. I have played like 20 minutes out of it, or 20 hours out of this. And what we do here on the channel is do literary theory to the games that we play. That is to say that we are gonna be tearing apart primarily how the game devs deal with fan expectation in the, you know, the ghosts, the ghost
it through.
manifestations. Ah,
Another
shit.
barrier?
So how are you doing, Doge? Are you doing all right? On this a little Monday? I'm not doing very well, but I'm happy to be here, all the
Focus
same.
and find a way.
I might not have the same kind of energy tonight as I generally do. For what I think are defensible reasons.
Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now!
Just shoot!
I'm assuming you're a big fan of the original as well. Man, Final Fantasy, enjoying my vacation, having a beer. Ooh, I wish. I'm having food poisoning. Makes you feel drunk too. Oh. But yeah, I'm assuming that you're a big fan of the original as well. Man,
Don't just
I
fight.
love the original
Adapt.
so goddamn much. Ah, shit. I'm bad at this system.
Still in it.
Ah, fuck.
Gotta heal up. Nice try.
God damn it.
All right.
Oh no!
Bring it. Need to do something about these wounds.
Wounds? You're fine, Cloud, surely. You got like 1,000 HP. I didn't used to have 1,000 HP until like the end of Act 2. I wish the evades were better.
Focus and find a way.
You're inside a power plant, my dude. You're in. I mean, we know that Shinra doesn't care. They kind of want the power plant to blow for propaganda reasons, but still, dude, you're in a power plant. You're using an awful lot of explosives for being in a power plant.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh?
Oh.
What do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Now, go!
It's just not enough. I mean, at least not for old-fashioned fucking me. You know?
Gotta memorize these.
Not enough time between cool shit and you getting your ass handed to you.
Military-grade armor and a reactor? Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then
Shit.
take cover already!
Yeah, dude, you too.
Now, go!
Limit breaks. Taking damage and staggering enemies feel your limit gauge. Yep. Do not need to spend ATB charges. That's nice. Cross slash, which was the second limit break, if I don't misremember, as opposed to Braver, which was the first. I bet that spells out something.
Let's do this.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Oh, hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Merc.
Gotta time our attacks just right.
You mean?
Hold out until you spot an opening. It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
This won't take long.
And I can't wait until we get Tifa, she's so much cooler.
Gotta heal up.
Oh, the backwards flip, it's not flippy enough.
All good. Time to burn.
Alright, fucking killed it.
Don't let up. There goes another. Now's our chance to do some real damage.
Level 8, yay! Oh, God. Alright, well we did it. Actually, it didn't have the signature move that it did in the original, where if you hit it, it just nuked you. Which is a little bit of a shame. But I think there was a non-zero amount of people that played the original back in the day that just didn't understand and just never picked up Final Fantasy again. Oh, God, I am not going to last 4 hours tonight. Sorry, chat. We'll run for a little longer, though.
Shit, the bomb!
Now you kick in? So it really didn't matter, did it? Oh no, it fell down in the Mako. And exploded in the Mako. Oh no.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Damn, you hear that? Mop! Look, there's been explosives in a confined space for like the past 15 minutes, Barrett. I can't hear shit. What? Mop.
Come on, we've got to move.
Say laser in the counterattack from the boss, if I'm correct. Yeah. But it wasn't here now. Which, you know. Bit of a shame. It is kind of cool that he's climbing a ladder one-handed, though. That's pretty fucking badass. I'm gonna give him that. Oof.
Give me a break. See ya.
No, fuck it, let's go. Oh, no, just, dude. You can't? Alright. Where is he?
It's over. Was never in doubt.
That is such a stupid big sword. The gunblade is better. Hey Jesse, can't forget. Now we got to get Saber. That's fun. Where are we going? Across, really?
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
He's too much of a twink, dude. He can't lift that.
My hero.
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
That's exactly
Come
what
this
she
way.
wants us to do. I do like that the
This
timer
looks like the
is
best
not
way to
running
bury.
during the
Probably.
cutscene though. That's
I
nice.
think I see an exit. Come on.
I see chests. I'm so looking forward to the cross-dressing episode. It's so fucking good.
Don't look back. Let's go. Let's
I'm
go,
not. I'm
let's
opening
go.
chests. There's a loot here, Jesse. Fucking out loud, man. Can I climb faster? I can't. Great. Oh.
We're running out of time.
No, we're not.
Shut up and climb.
Oh.
You're not helping.
Sorry,
Shit.
It
Wow.
keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
You never stop talking. No, I never stop talking. So long as I'm talking, I know I'm still alive. From one of my absolute top favorite movies of all time. That's really weird. What is that?
There it.
I've got you
I love
covered.
the old
Find us the
enemies.
way
I
out of
fucking
here.
love them.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
Yeah. Did you just run into the line of fire there,
Soldier
girl?
boy.
They're here! Take us down! We don't have time for this shit! The clock's ticking!
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need.
Shibbity shooby. Coming for that soldier boy. Soldier boy. Come on now, soldier boy. Imagine having that on your resume that you have to.
Get ready.
Voice act these beloved characters, right? That can't be easy.
So long.
What is the functional difference between the thrust and the braver? I'm assuming there's a reason why you switch them out. Let's see here, Doge. Sorry, I'm going to make someone angry, but this Eris, we say Eris in this house, is the best girl. Tifa is mid. Those are fighting words. Those are fighting words, Doge. Tifa's best girl. This was actually the original Jennifer Triss argument. That was Eris or Tifa.
You're done.
Red is best girl, you know. Actually, if we're gonna go by cross-dressing episode, Cloud is best girl.
That's that.
Look, the game tells us the Cloud is best girl. The game goes out of its way to tell you the Cloud is best girl. I can't wait for that episode. It's so fucking good. I can't believe they actually made it, you know, in this year of our Lord 2020 fucking something, you know? It would have been such a good case for just not including it, and they did, and they hit it out the fucking park, you know? I love that. Tifa and Cloud are the best together. Eris and you know who is best together. Ooh. That's a hot take. You know what? I kind of like that take, though. No, you don't. Anyone else? Leaving a lot of things right on the table here. There we go.
And don't come back.
Oh god. Whoa. Yen and Triss is not even a question. Jennifer all the way. Yes. Yes! I'm a big Jen fan. Holy shit. Oh, Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is like one of those games that I wish I had selective amnesia about, that I could just replay it for the first time. We have talked about playing it on channel, but it's just so fucking long, you know? It's just so long. But there are some of the best character moments, romantic and non-romantic moments, in gaming in that game. I'm not going anywhere. It's like the perfect end to their saga. I'm not going anywhere. Take all the time you need. I'm not going anywhere. I really love it. I don't know. Okay, so spoilers for Witcher 3, I suppose. Is it is it longer than a morning? Yeah, it is. It fucking is. What was I saying? What was I doing? What was I nonsensing about? The scene in Witcher 3 where Jen has a tissue fit and throws out the bed out the window, and the Witcher's like, what are you doing? This is a perfectly serviceable bed. And she's like, yeah, well, it's not so fucking fun when you find little red hairs from your best friend in it, is it? And the Witchers all go like, you know what? Yeah, fair. Walking away now. You should read the books if you haven't. I have, Doge. I have read Sapkowski's work, and they start off a little juvenile, I think. There's some unnecessary, tittage in them. But overall, they get really good. Overall, they do some remarkable work. But I do think that Witcher 3 is better than the books. I do. Witcher 3 is... Oh. Where are we going? Fuck up again. Up. This way? Oh, this guy is fun. Dodge, are you fucking high?
Get ready.
Okay, so what's so shocking about him?
Anytime See ya.
I could have done that on my own.
Uh-huh.
Sure you could.
Sure you could. Actually, a reader. Doge. Library rep approved. Doge. What you got here is a man doing literary analysis of the games that he plays to promote his own written work. I'm an author. I got books. I love books. You should see this fucking apartment. It is not big, but it's functionally a book depository at this point. That shelf is full. I filled that one pretty much as soon as I got it. Right now, I'm just stacking books on my quote-unquote coffee table. Like, let's take a... Okay, seriously, let's take a look at this shit. What do I fucking have here? Alright, let's take a look. Ancient Magic in Greece and Rome that I hadn't read. I got that from Finnick. The Tao of Pooh, which is not very good, but it's a kind of a fun exercise. Some sort of a collection of Nordic tales that I got from a... I think I got it from Finnick too. Japanese kanji notebook. Here is a literature history in Sweden. Not just, non-fiction work. Here's another fun one. Just literature history. Big fucking log. Texts from Sappho to Strindberg. Oh shit. Oh, okay, I need to get rid of my fucking earphones. Collection of fairy poems from English literature. Collection of sea poems from English literature. Emily Dickinson. Oh, Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett. A collection of Nostradamus prophecies. The Sefer Book of English Verse. It's just another collection of stuff. And these are only the ones that I don't know where the fuck to put. So we got bookshelf there, bookshelf there. That one is double-ended. And then there's all the boxes where my poetry, my books, my novels are just standing here, taking space. This house or this apartment is made for books, exclusively made for books. That took a lot out of me with the food poisoning. Serial Pics, with that soundtrack in the background, it sounds like you will kick our asses if we don't look at the books. Perfect. A captive audience. Or a threatened audience. See, Johanna, I dropped Texter on my foot when I got it from the mail when I read literature science. Oh, you read literature science as well. Did you do the course in Gothenburg or somewhere else? I almost have a bachelor's, and I wish I could take that bachelor's. I just sort of studied literary science as a filler, really, because it's fun. I care. I'm interested in it. Thus, of course, the books. But I do not have the time to take the semester off now to just study. I wish I could. Someone please clip. I did a lot of long distance, so I might have done it in Borås. Yeah, all right. Yeah, oh, man. So that shelf is almost entirely Jim Butcher. There's Sapkowski there as well. We got Robert Scott Lynch. Gideon the Ninth, I wasn't terribly impressed by Muir, but, you know, she is beloved, I understand that. We got 5 books out of N.K. Jemisin, one of my absolute top authors ever. Fuck, I love her. That's not even counting the Terry Pratchett, the Eddas and stuff, and yeah, can't go through all of this. Maybe you should play some games instead. So yeah, Doge, we do books here. Worry not.
You going down, one way or another.
Deal with that.
All right, watch and learn. Good enough.
Get rid of this fucking thing.
Bring it.
Before we switch back and have fun. More fun, at least. It is such a busy system, this thing. I do like the riposte, though.
You don't look so good. Take care of when you bleed out.
Barrett, can you heal me then? Instead of just telling me I don't look so good, maybe you could just heal me? I know, it's, odd request, maybe, but... Is he dead? Yeah, he probably is.
Take the lead.
Need my help, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing.
Not bad.
So, hey, fun fact, Sapkowski is actually what got me back into reading like 5 years ago. Generally, when you're growing up, you're on and off reading, at least if you're a reader. Sometimes you read a lot, sometimes you don't. Sapkowski what actually got me back into it, like a long while ago, and after him I picked up Dresden Files, and then it was just off the races. Thankfully, I haven't let up, so, you know, that's good. But there are some issues with Sapkowski. I mean, what is it? Late 80s Poland? Maybe not the most gender-minded society. It got better. It did get better, but, you know. That didn't seem very effective.
Sir.
That coat is fucking hot. Okay, so now they just make a big thing out of them actually destroying it. I don't remember that from the original. They go more into Shinra's motivations. I know there are scenes up there in Shinra's office, I remember, from the original, but they do not go as hog ham into the fact that it wasn't Avalanche that destroyed the reactor, but rather Shinra themselves. I think there's some mention of it, but it's kind of reading between the lines of it. And it's interesting that they make a statement of it now. Like, what do you accomplish with that? Obviously, what you accomplish from a narrative perspective, you accomplish the fact that Shinra are a force. They're not just passive company that just takes it. They have plans within plans and all of that. It makes them seem more ominous. It makes them seem... Oh, it makes them just more quote-unquote evil. And it's fun that they blend in this idea of propaganda as a corporate effort. I like that. Unfortunately, it does kind of undermine Avalanche completely. It doesn't give Avalanche a lot of agency. It just makes them a scapegoat, which, again, depending on what they do with the games progressing, it does kind of weaken them. And sure, that's a give some, take some. But, I don't know what's better. Empowering the villain or disempowering the heroes? If you gotta pick, you know? I think I like empowering the villains, generally speaking. So I don't kind of mind that Avalanche are, kind of idiots. And it makes it more reasonable that the games become about Avalanche actually finding its footing. Which essentially makes Avalanche more of a character in the work than they were previously. Avalanche was essentially a throwaway just name for the troop of heroes, as opposed to an entity in and of themselves. But hypothetically, now we can actually have some sort of a character arc for the organization itself, which is kind of nice. I don't mind that. But this is absolutely added to in the remake. Let's see here, Doge. My bad habit is reading Tolkien again and again. It's fun for some reason. Doge, here is a hot take. I don't think Tolkien is a good storyteller. He's fantastic world builder. Don't get me wrong, but storytelling leaves something. You take that back, mister. No. He has no fucking idea what to do with pacing. He expositions a lot. He meanders and goes on tangents way too much for such a big book. Like Tom Bombadil stuff, for example. I mean, it's the low-hanging fruit, but there's more. Just the fact that he spends, 7 pages describing Eodora's spear hole, the golden hole of Eodoras. That's a pub. I mean, it's a throne room, but it's a pub. He spent 7 pages describing it in just block text. That's not good storytelling. Compare Tolkien to a contemporary like Asimov. Big fucking diff. Also, we got ads coming in. I'm gonna snooze. I know I started something here, but I'm gonna go back with chat a little bit. Underdark, by the way, I finished reading that book. Which book was that? I'm glad you did. It always feels nice to finish a book. Which book was it? Let's see. Doge, they had their own mission, but use propaganda as a weapon. Yeah, yeah, and I like that. I like the idea that Shinra is more Machiavellian in the remake than they were in the original. In the original, they're essentially a throwaway villain, right? They're kind of almost slapstick on occasion. And I do like that they get more oomph here. Also, big shout out to Confused Bun, good buddy of the channel, also a fellow tremendous streamer who plays a lot of Slay the Spire, but also does art on her channel. She did the character art for our running D&D game over at Nancy McDaddy's channel, for example, and hopefully, maybe, she's even going to join the party in that. So how do you like the game so far? I love this, Bun. We haven't got far because we do this, but I love it. I remember really liking the remake when it came out originally. I like, so far, the changes. I love how they understand the assignment, and we will get into the whole meta narrative of Final Fantasy in a bit, maybe not until next stream, really. And you take that back, mister? Yeah, I know them are fighting words. I know people put Tolkien on a pedestal. You can't argue Tolkien's influence. Absolutely cannot, because pretty much every fantasy writer still are saddled with Tolkien. Tolkien did some great symbolic work in his storytelling. but as far as narratology goes, he's not great. A lot of other things, he's the unchallenged master. Like world building, dude, he fucking wrote the languages, right? We might disagree on that. I understand your point very well. Oh, that's best way to disagree, really. His world building is just above and beyond. His character work is okay for the time being. Read Asimov and compare him to Tolkien, and you will find a prose that is just worlds apart. Asimov feels a lot more approachable, or even better narrated. Specifically talking about the Foundation trilogy. I haven't read anything else by Asimov, really. But it's a good example to compare those two, I think, considering they're both sort of genre fiction. But we don't give a lot of shit on the channel to Tolkien per se, but we do give a lot of shit to how people have interpreted his legacy, which we might get into on occasion. We keep getting into it on occasion with, like, we keep talking about people not understanding the tropes they employ and thus sort of missing the point of them more often than not. Like, a good example is fantasy racism. Elves are supposed to hate dwarves, for example. That's a good pick. That Tolkien put in there because the races were actually symbols for the different societal classes in Western society at the time. And it makes a lot of sense that those two forces would be fundamentally opposed to one another. So we sort of used fantasy racism as a way to symbolize that, but people forgot about the symbols and instead just kept the racism, which essentially just has handed us down this point of order where every fantasy race needs to be racist. It's fucking weird. That's just one thing. But the legacy of Tolkien is problematic. Tolkien is not the best one, but a very memorable one. Yeah. He is formative. You can't take that away from Tolkien. He essentially made modern fantasy. And the Peter Jackson movies are probably the greatest feat of movie making that we will potentially ever see. Again, I don't see how we in any way, shape, or form in the near future are ever going to be making the kind of masterpieces that Peter Jackson did. Peter Jackson is a good storyteller, as opposed to Tolkien. We got an ad break coming up, and I think, should we run that? Oh, God. I don't need to refill, really, but maybe I should take a breath. Maybe I should take a breather. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, God, I'm getting run out of breath doing this. Yeah, let's take the break. Let's let it run, and I'm just going to collect myself a little bit, and then we'll be right back to getting out of the reactor destruction. Cycle your fluids, take care of yourself. If you get ads, tough. If you don't, you get some sweet tunes by our good buddy That's My Daddy, though. So, see you soon.
Welcome, viewers, take a seat. You never know who you'll meet. Stay a bit and have a read. Let J.P.S. take the lead. Whether it's my books or one of my poems or games and story, you've come for glory. Let us dissect this plot. Let us discuss the protagonist. And if we can't cope with it, skida blåskåp it. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem, excerpt or three. Twitch and ride with me. Let me rate your game's toilet. Is there light and TP? I love playing D&D. Why do all these bottles scare me? Signalis is in demand. See me return to the Obra Dinn. Take Max Payne by the hand and catch me in Morrowind. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Modernism. Lindberg will be heard. Please don't make me set down my tea. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem. break song just for me. Have you seen luck like mine? They say my books are quite fine. Forks on forks to boggle the mind. Sly like a fox, check out the last box. Please see my patchwork sovereignty. And if you thought that was all to me, my latest release on air, the girl with raven hair. And don't hold your breath, I'm just an organism. Let's talk postmodernism. Lindbergh will be heard. Don't make me set down my teeth. Don't make me sing, please. I'll read you a poem and excerpt or three. The end of the break for me.
That song goes so fucking hard. Goes so hard. But yeah, as I should repeat what I said in chat there. Like, disagree about art is probably the point of art in some extent, I think. And debating and talking about art is what actually makes it breathe. What actually engages the neurons, the higher neurons in a person's brain, kind of thing. And the biggest problem with me just like spouting opinions, especially controversial ones, is that this mode of debate is so one-sided. It's like a 1.5 way conversation, considering I have all the airspace that I don't know what to do with to just say whatever the hell I want, while you have text chat that lags. You know, it's not fair, it's not even, but, you know, it is Twitch. Twitch is gonna Twitch. Oh, boy. How much longer are we gonna run? Usually we run 4 hours, but let's try to go for at least 1 more hour before I collapse. Before I just fall apart. Yep, let's see, Doge. I would love me some mythology books like Edda or Kalevala, but do know where to get them. Oh! Have both. Where are you, pieces of shit? Come here, bastard. And that's the Kalevala. Yeah, there we go. I do have the pros as well. I guess I should bring that out too. Penguin makes great additions. Of course, he has both. All three, actually. I both have the prose and the poetic Edda. Poetic Edda, great work. I mean, it's fun. There's some good stuff in here. I particularly like the I forget which one it is, but it's essentially the Witcher prophecy. Ithilne's prophecy is just in the Poetic Edda. Oh, not word by word, but same thing. Go nap. Not yet, but thank you for keeping me honest, but having my well-being in mind. And I mean, the prose Edda is a hell of a work. It starts off just saying that pretty much. Let's see here. Not an introduction. Give it to me. It's so fucking stupid. I started laughing out loud when I read this the first time. You can tell that it is written by a Christian monk, you know? Come on, buddy. There we go. In the beginning, Almighty God created heaven and earth and all that pertains to them. Lastly, he created two people. So this thing, the Norse sort of foundational work, just states plain off that, yeah, you know, the Christian God is real. And then he starts mouthing off that the Aesir are descendants from Troy. It's so fucking weird. And the Kalevala is really cool. Highly recommend the Kalevala if you can find it. It's really neat. It's kind of disjointed, but it's cool. You can get Kalevala on Amazon. That's where I got mine. Yeah, I think it is. I mean, this is a new print. It's from Penguin. You know? Penguin Classics. So I bet you can get it fairly easily. Ordering online is kind of boring, though. True. Kind of want to go to an actual shop, but that's kind of me issue. That is absolutely fair. But when you're really looking for weird shit, the Kalevala is not that weird, I think. But when you're looking for artisanal stuff, and the regular ass bookstores just don't do it for you, I have been ordering books. Now, I think I got mine from our national nerd bookstore, sci-fi bookstore, but that's a Swedish thing. That's not a international thing. I guess you could order it from there, hypothetically. But, yeah. Oh, God. Okay, let's get back to the game. Man, I'm getting short of breath. My body's absolutely wrecked. Let's see here, Hannah. If your local libraries don't have them, you can at least, in Sweden, ask for them to do a fjärrlån. Yes, you can. And you get it after a little while. Library propaganda. Libraries, hashtag the only data centers we need to sponsor. The OG data centers. It should be preserved. I love the library. I don't use it a lot, but getting into a few book clubs and having to read books that I don't necessarily want to get, I started using the library quite a bit. It's good. It's such a good resource. And it gets better the more you use it. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, they laser everything. You just go haywire. There's got to be a better self-destruct than this, right? There's got to be a better self-destruct than this. Not a cinematic though, but, you know.
Come on.
You're going by elevator when you're blowing up a reactor? It sounds stupid. Should take the stairs. Like up the Shinra building. Oh. God.
Doors open.
Loot, and loot. No, okay. This shaky cam. This kind of shaky cam is actually triggering me a little bit, but then again, oh.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
You might want to move. Walk while moving.
Cloud! Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
Fucking edgelord. A ploy to raise power prices. Huh. Imagine that. That's chapter 1. Oh, well. Let's see you, Doge. No, oh, yeah, maybe, but I think that works in Finland as well. Very ashamed to say that I've not read the Finnish mythology. It is an interesting one because it's collected fairly recently. It was collected in like 1850s, I believe. Collected as oral tradition. So this Elias Lönnrot, as he was called, just essentially traveled around Finland and collected all of these stories and then tried to put them together in some shape or form. But there are some cool bits to it. There's some cool characters, some cool lines. But overall, it's kind of spread out. It does seem to suggest some sort of relationship between the Sami and the... Wait a minute. Are you finished and can't find the Kalevala? I like to remember that... This is a long time ago. This is like 15 years ago. When I was in Finland and Helsinki and we went to the National Museum, they sold the Kalevala. Specifically, they had started printing it up as comic books, I like to remember. I think. They made a big thing, back then at least, of trying to market the Kalevala.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but
Also
a few
Terrell?
scratches to show.
Wait, what?
Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right?
Finish meme? Oh, okay.
I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going.
She's wearing
We in Sector
chainmail.
8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it.
None of them fired their guns a single fucking time as far as we could tell.
Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
Oh yeah, just look at Jessie. She's a live wire.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
Oof.
Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul.
Poop.
Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
Probably poop. That's probably poop. Oh. Oof, boy. Mm.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far. That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Set the bomb? Is that your only
Can't
way
wait
of
to
getting
see
out of
you,
anywhere,
Can't
Jesse?
wait to take a hot shower.
I'm tired. Yeah, max 1 more hour might be a good get today. That said, we usually run 4-hour stints here, but again, not doing very well today.
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson for anything that gets in my way.
I do like the banter they get.
Attention all citizens. Attention
Ah.
all citizens.
This, we never saw any of this either, right? The damage that we've actually done to the city and to regular people, and I really like that. Well, we didn't, but you know, it humanizes the city in a way that the original game just didn't. Oh, God. And yeah, I like it. There's more to that when we get on Jesse's little side mission as well. That even more so kind of humanizes Midgar.
An alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1.
This is true, technically.
Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire.
Also technically true.
In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8.
But to be fair, I don't want a recently printed book. I'd rather have an older one, so it looks nice. That's fair. In that case, you're gonna have to go to used bookstores, and finding a Kalevala there, good luck, man.
Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
What do you expect, Jesse?
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet.
It really
It's
is
okay,
loading
'cause
on the
I'm here
preacher
for
a bit
you,
hard
to
here,
help
right?
Take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
All right. Just.
We'll split
Drugs?
up and shoot for the last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
Later then.
Hey. I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
Yoo-hoo. I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
It's an anal
Of course
bead.
not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
What do you get offensive about, Cloud?
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
More tutorial! No, I think we're good. And then I start having questions about what the fuck am I doing. Oh, we have so much materia. Carbuncle, Cactar, and Chocobo, check. Fuck, maybe, there we go. Materia and equipment, yay. Cloud, yeah. Bronzy Bangle, I bet I have something better. Link, this system is really cool, right? I really like this system. Into battle with the auto life status effect, breaks upon use. Oh shit. Avoid incapacitation once per battle, does not work against instant death attacks, okay? Reduces into the battle with auto life, but it doesn't die, okay. Fire linked, but we really don't have anything else. Wait, I can't use. Oh, right. These summons were specific slots, right? You couldn't just plug it. Yeah. I do like that they still have the level ups on them. I like that. Actually, I might want them separated. There we go.
Just remember to use it, huh?
Oh, yeah,
see you
sure.
on the train.
Summoning with. There we go. Grants you the ability to call a powerful ally. Yes. But again, we need special. No, there we go. Here's the summon. Carbuncle. Invoke Carbuncle to aid in battle. Heal support. That's kind of stupid. That looks weird as shit. That looks like, you know, the big head gray alien, but it was a fox. Just does 10,000 damage. Chocobo chick. Oh. Oh, look at that little shed head. Oh. Oh. God. Yeah, I am. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to make the full hour here. I'm gonna find a good place for it. $50 in a chest. This is great, by the way. I love this. This is fantastic.
Sector hazardous. Immediate evacuation is advised. If you observe any suspicious behavior, please inform the nearest public security officer. You may alternatively.
So again, okay. So why? One of the things that we need to do when we say when we give a value statement on this channel, like this is great. For the benefit of actually doing analysis, we need to explain why. Why is it great? Why is it so cool? Well, what we have here is, as I mentioned, a way for us to see the everyday people of Midgar. We never really got to see this in the original, not to this extent, and especially the consequences of quote-unquote our actions to the regular population. It humanizes Midgar. It makes it a real place and not just a villain, you know? And that is, well, I mean, it's fundamentally missing from the original to a large degree. You see a few people on the trains, but you don't really have any idea what the entirety of the city is. Now, writing a personal portrait of a city, it can be a little tricky, it can be a little weird, but I think it's almost always worthwhile to try to not just talk about streets and talk about layout, but getting a sense of a city. Actually, now I kind of want to... There's a segment in The Girl with Raven Hair. I wonder if I can find it real quick. Probably not. Probably not quick enough for me to... How does one begin to describe a city? There's color, there's noise, there are the smells, and there are distractions. There are people, or peoples. A city must be the product of its people. It's people, then. And then just start describing people on the street over and over again, like what are they doing? A wiry creature, long of ear and face and hollow of back, much like a hulder, though grizzled and bearded, sits bent over a bench within the brick vaults of a street-side building. The bench is crowded with electronics and circuit boards. The creature meticulously pries plastic covers and components apart, unspools wires and scratches fine filings away from printed silicon. With fiercely focused eyes, he sorts the pieces. He measures voltages through pins, prods and turns and twists the building blocks, and either cleans them and sets them aside or picks them to shreds like a scrap vulture. Like that, and then goes on and on and on and just showing that. And that is, I think, a lot more important to breathe life into a place. Now, when you have a visual media, of course, you have shortcuts. You can just show the city. But even just showing a panorama of the city, it makes it shallow on its own. And getting to see people living their lives, everyday lives, or in this case, after a terrorist attack, is a great way to do it. The original had such a short moment in Midgard, they really did, but they've added a lot in this game, yeah. And I like it. I like it a lot. Making Midgard a real place that we care about.
Cloud! Up here! Look up! I said look up! Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
Jesse, you're kinda... Oh, also, this car design, so fucking good. I love this car design so much. It's like 60s, I suppose, but 60s, 50s kind of thing. Why do I have to evacuate, really? Never catch our train route. That's probably what people would actually say, yeah. You're probably right, yeah. Oh no, my train! The city's falling apart. Oh no, my train though. Oh, what about my train? Is this the way? Oh. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't just stand there and look at cars burning, you dumb fucks. Look at these buildings.
What? Why?
Whee!
Don't worry. We'll get you looked at soon enough.
Pretty sure the guys from Sector 7 are on their way. Once they get here, could you... Exactly. Thanks. Look at all this debris. It's the first thing that stops.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this.
Station's intact.
So here's another interesting question, and we get to it on occasion on this show. Like, we talk about genre a lot. Now, we know this game is a JRPG. We know there's magic in it. So, if you would put this game on like a shelf somewhere, like a library, for example, Johanna, maybe actually you are potentially an actual authority on the matter. You would probably put it on the fantasy, right? But looking at all of this, and even thinking back to the original, this is more almost cyberpunk, right? This, I think, has more in common with something like Shadowrun than it does with Tolkien. And yet, I think most people would just default to thinking about this as fantasy. And we get to the point, often the case, of almost separating the intrigue genre from the aesthetic genre. So the intrigue, heroes go on a journey, they're trying to stop a big bad, they're trying to save the planet. It's just such fantasy tropage going on, right? An eclectic bunch of misfits set out. It is essentially just Tolkien all over again. Technically, kinda. But that's not really the... I mean, at least half of the villain aesthetic is not that. The world is not that. Instead, we have this... I mean, cyberpunk is... I mean, it's a power company that rules the world. Yeah, that is cyberpunk. But the level of technology is diesel punk, kinda-ish. And I find that you often have to divide those into the intrigue genre and the aesthetic genre. Let's see here, Johanna. I think I would buy 2 copies, and out of one of our fantasy section and one in our dystopian one. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, that scans, right? That scans to me. It would be weird from an archival position, though. It would make sense in a digital archive to have, like, essentially, you know, the keywords that make them flag depending on what you're looking for. But from a physical archive, it makes it a little weird. But then again, genres are weird. Genres are bizarre constructions. And I think they were constructions by booksellers, right? It's exclusively for the benefit of selling books. It is not for the benefit of writing a story, or even understanding a story. Dieselpunk reminds me of like the German style, maybe cyberpunk instead. It's a whole big corpo, but then the sort of the aesthetic of the cars and the infrastructure makes me think more of something like diesel punk than cyberpunk. And besides, cyberpunk is like a dead genre anyway today. I actually had... So, the last box... I'm taking advantage of the fact that you're both pretty new here. The first book that I published, last box, is cyberpunk. Big corpos running everything, failure state of civil society, all of that stuff. It's got so much Neuromancer in it, this thing. And I had to explain at a convention, I had to explain what exactly it is. And they're like, what, cyberpunk like the game? And I'm like, no, well... Okay, so cyberpunk is not a game, it's not a title, it's a genre. And, okay, so what's the genre, yes? Okay, so, the world is run by corporations and not governments. And it's like, yeah? Ah, right. Dehumanization of people, over digitization of the world, and he's like, yeah? Rise of AI? So, at some point, cyberpunk it's too detailed to really evolve as a genre. And yet, we are kind of getting there. We are living in ways, at least according to certain definitions, in a cyberpunk society. Which makes the genre dead? It is no longer a genre, it is just contemporary writing. First thing that comes to my mind is Isaac Asimov. Oh yeah? Like in what regard? Like vis-a-vis genre? Oh my god, so you're an AI tutorial writer? More so, this is more so the book for an AI that wants to achieve sapience. It's a how-to guide. No, it's not. Not quite, but... wrote that before ChatGPT became a thing, and at that point I figured that, hey, I need to get this out there. Alright. Oh god, I feel like a wreck. Oh shit, that's bad.
What the
You think the power company is going to pay for that restoration? I think not. Oh, here. No, I thought he was going to see... He is, right? He's going to have visions here, right? Oh, yeah. Your genome is calling for you, buddy. I love that they add this in early on. So why do I do that? Well, you get more of a slow burn on Cloud's problem, rather than just a dump on occasion, right? And besides, in the beginning of the game, Cloud is like it's a blank slate, right? He's so fucking dull. This actually gives him character. Because this previously, I mean, in the original, he was nothing, right? He was a blank board, right? He was only cool because essentially Tifa said it was cool. He was controversial essentially only because Barrett yelled at him. But Cloud had very little to do character-wise in the original. I like to remember. There's a lot of ellipses in him. But here we almost immediately get the whole trauma angle to him, and I like that they lean into it because it actually gives him character. We care about him right from the get-go. Now, why make that change? Or why did they do it that way in the original? Look, back in the day, it's still true to some extent, but video games are often more about power fantasy. And when you want to portray a power fantasy, you tend to want to make the character as bland as possible. Why? Because the point of the main character is not to be a character in and of themselves. The point of the character is to let you, the viewer, the watcher, take the place of the character. That's what we talk about tabula rasa characters. That's to some extent where Joseph Campbell got, I mean, maybe not got his ideas, but how they're generalizable. You have this blank slate. That's why you have the voiceless pro tag, for example. This shit was so fantastic in 2007, Advent Children. Right, yeah. I think we mentioned when we had the first flyover that it made me think of Advent Children. But here, instead of just letting or forcing Cloud to be a blank slate that we can project our power fantasy on, like, oh, all the girls love us and we're cool and we're a little twink and we're too badass to make friends with our people. Instead, we are being delivered this unreliable narrator and psychologically marred character that is not necessarily holding himself back from other people because he's a edgelord, but rather because he has trauma that he hasn't dealt with. And sure, that's true in the original as well, but they don't let us see that until, well, quite a bit later in the game. And it's so parceled out. There are like bits where we have that trauma dump. But to permit that trauma and that psychological schism in Cloud to travel with us throughout the entire piece, it becomes a more natural part of him, and it lets us understand him through that trauma to a greater extent than we used to, making him more of a character in his own, not permitting as much of us projecting ourselves onto him, but instead letting him be his own thing. Which is, I think, in this our day and age, when gaming becomes more of a storytelling art piece as opposed to just a power fantasy, I think it's generally a benefit. Not always. I mean, I wouldn't want to play, well, wouldn't wanna, but I absolutely understand, you know, the Western RPG thing of Skyrim or Morrowind, where you really just want to play yourself in this world, to have that blank slate character. But in a JRPG, when so much of the characters are already written, where the role-playing game is not so much you take on the role that you want, but rather you take on one very specific role, I think it benefits a lot.
But then...
And this is fantastic. I loved seeing this first time around when I played it. And we haven't even gotten into the whole insertion of fan expectations as a narrative as a narrative agency in this game either. I don't know when we start. I will talk about it when it comes up. Cloud, why are you staggering like this? Little wimpy. Little twink. I should not be calling people out for being wimpy and twinky today. I'm really wrung out.
Wait.
No? Okay, I don't know. This. Wait. No. Okay, we need to do this. We need to do something first. Thanks for streaming. No problem, Doge. I am so happy you have to go out and walk your dog. Oh, of course, you need to go walk the dog. Hopefully, I will see you here again. We will be live again on Thursday with more of this, starting at 1800 hours Central European time. Yeah. That's pretty much all you need to know. If you want to keep track of what we do, there's a link available down below to get you to our Discord. I would recommend that as well. But yeah, you go walk the baby. Walk the baby. Walk the baby. Okay, so this is bullshit. This manhole cover is bullshit. This makes no fucking sense whatsoever. So do you know why or where you put your manhole covers? You put them at intersections of water lines, okay? You put it where the water line in some significant fashion changes direction. Which means that you want to put it where, yeah, it's at some sort of an angle to the system. Regardless of whether or not this is a storm drain or a sewage drain, you don't want to put it in an alley between buildings. Why? Well, when you need to do maintenance on that water line, you don't want buildings on top of that water line. So unless this water line goes directly through this alley, which is stupid, you would never be able to dig up this alley to do any maintenance. Beside the fact that this alley is straight, so no reason for a manhole cover. Doing a man, we have a shit ton of manhole covers. Okay, there's no reasonable reason. There's no good reason. Maybe that dude was making them, was in cahoots with the road builders. That's why you want them on the roads, because the roads have access to them. The manhole covers for the gay street. It could just be an access port to the sub-level, I suppose, considering this is the upper level of a several-level city. Still, though, stupid. Maybe you shouldn't walk in there, Cloud. You're walking in a burning building. I'm beginning to think that maybe you are not sane, buddy.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer?
Siobhan! Thank you for showing up. And thank you for telling me to go take care of myself. I will. I'm not sure we're going to be around. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get into the 4th hour here, really.
Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel.
That's smut language. That Sephiroth is using there. That's smut language. Her quivering flesh yielding to steel, cold steel, or whatever the hell he said. That's smut language.
That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing.
What,
Run,
Sephiroth
Cloud.
or Cloud?
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good.
I like
Hold on
this
to that
too.
hatred.
And we'll get to it. We'll get to it right now. So these scenes that firmly establish Sephiroth as a manifestation in Cloud's head, that was a lot more non-spoken in the original. I didn't even realize that that was what was going on when I first played it. You have to laugh and love and live. I think I know technically that it's there. The idea that Sephiroth, we're essentially chasing a ghost. That Sephiroth is down on the planet and doing his one-winged angel all the fucking time, and he's just made manifest through his, the retinue, the apostles, of which Cloud kind of is. And we're getting into spoilers here, tough. But when I originally played it, I never got the sense that the Sephiroth that we saw on occasion was a figment of Cloud's imagination, or that it was like a ghost imprinted on certain genes, as I understand that it is. And I like that they're putting more effort into it. I don't think there's any benefit to making it coy, and especially when you don't really state it clearly. Because again, this makes Cloud more of an unreliable narrator. It makes him more interesting. The idea that you don't quite trust his perceptions, you don't quite trust his motivations. It just makes him better. And besides, Sephiroth never really got a chance to shine in the original, right? Not really. Because what was the idea?
Fumes from all the Mako, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that. What was the idea in the original? That Sephiroth could sort of subsume control over the people with Jehovah genes. Or Genova genes, I should say. And thus kind of become the apostles for a time. That was the idea in the original, right?
All right. You got this.
Loot? No? Okay. Maybe this is a good place for an end, actually. This is also kind of a shitty manhole cover because you put it on the side of the road rather than the middle of the road. You kind of want them in the middle of the road. I understand that it's not always great for having to shut down traffic when you need to do maintenance, but you also want space around the manhole or around the water line so that you can dig down to it. I wonder if we should save an end there. I am getting ragged. And I probably should get up early in the morning. I need to try to get into work tomorrow. So we might call it a little early. I mean, you got 3 hours out of me. That's not bad under the circumstances, you know? Yeah, maybe this is a good spot for it. I think it might be. Yeah, let's call it there. No, I'm gonna shut you down, buddy. Shut you down, buddy. All right. Oh God. I'm gonna go straight to bed. Jesus H tap dancing. I'm tired. Yeah. All right. Well, that's the inaugural stream of Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's great. It's great. We haven't gotten to the big thing, the whole fan service agency yet. I'm looking forward to it. I think we're gonna get there next stream on Thursday. In that case, I'm happy that we can run it. This computer is getting old. It's getting real old, but it's an absolute warhorse. But at some point, it is gonna falter. I'm happy that it still hasn't. Really happy. So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. And what am I doing? What do we do? I'd like to remind you to well, what we do here. Right. Let's do this in a proper order. We need to tie it off for the YouTubies too. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here tonight on this little corner of the universe, the internet, and all things Twitch, where we do literary theory to the games that we play. That is to say, we do close reading, structuralist analysis, deconstruction, whatever we can get our hands on, really, to try to make sense of maybe not so much what the story is, but rather how it's being told, how it works, or doesn't. We do this work not just because it's fun, because it elevates the media, both of those things are true, but more so importantly, we do it for my own solipsistic wants and needs. You see, narratology and storytelling are near and dear to my heart because I'm an author. I'm a writer. I've been a novelist for the past over a decade at this point, written 10 books, and I started streaming to try to promote that work to you. Most recently, you could read me in The Girl with Raven Hair. This beautiful piece of fiction can be yours. It is a bit of a subversion of the good old-fashioned adventure trope, set in a post-apocalyptic Nordic folklore setting. Please do go check it out. If you want to read something more, something else, there's always the soft prequel to that, in the Patchwork Sovereignty, also set in that post-apocalyptic Nordic folklore setting, but more of a low-fantasy folklore version of LA Confidential or Chinatown. Or, for that matter, something completely different than The Last Box, a transhumanist cyberpunk thriller about the spontaneous eruption of sapiens in a bit of gaming code. You can find these things pretty much everywhere you get your ebooks or print-on-demand copies. If you need any help finding them, there's further descriptions of them and handy links to where you can get them. On the first link down below is going to get you to J.P.S.publishing.se. If you want to join this growing community here on the channel, second link down below is going to get you to our Discord. If you want to check out what previously we've played here, third link down below is going to get you to our YouTube archive. And if you want to give a little bit of a kickback for the work that we do, well, of course, you have the infrastructure of Twitch itself. Don't forget to spend your Bezos buck. If you get a Prime sub, you have a free Twitch sub to give away of your choice, essentially taking money out of Bezos' pocket. Or for that matter, baby. Always be buying books. Buy the books, read the books, review the books, or just refer the books. Anything that you can do to help get these things in the hands of people who might enjoy them is what this is all about. That's how you really, really, really actually help. So please do. But if you don't want to do any of that, or you already have, and you still want to give a little bit of a kickback for the work that I do, well, we're not, because the fourth link down below is going to get you to my Buy Me a Coffee page. Now, that being said, Twitch, I will have further words for you, but before we do, let's send off the people who don't give a shit about what's coming up next, yeah? So, hi YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. It's a damn pleasure to have you here. You don't have to wait until next we're live to watch more of this stuff. There's always money in the banana stand, and you can just click on whatever hovering around my head, and you're going to get more of it. So please do, until you do. Thank you so much for watching. Keep passing the open windows, and good night.